Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Merino. And it's Bina. Lobbed in behind. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Played out to the left flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's really well cleared. Nicely spread.
Has been indicated.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Goes for a shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here! Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Spain finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal.
Merino! Denied by an instinctive save.
Merino is offering a wry smile there.
And he can thump it away. And they've got a throw. He slings it in. And that has been knocked clear. Well timed, excellent interception. Bina. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. That is lovely. Merino. Now this could be a chance. Ferran seems to shoot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Substitution for Spain, number 11.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Spain are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Romero. And he's had it nicked away. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That's a delicate pass. Lisandro Martinez getting this one clear. Nicely weighted ball. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Substitution for Spain, number 9.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Martinez with the clearance.
Torres, number 21.
Now, can they get him away?
Coming on the
Spain
field.
really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Number 3, Marcos Llorente. Substitutions taking place. Substitution.
Marco. Martinez. And Gonzalez. And this is Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Can he get it through? Look at the space here. Llorente, shot a goal! Oh, it's gone in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now.
And he's managed to get free. He's having a shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop him.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question: how long is there left, including stoppages?
Line up.
6 minutes has been indicated.
And it's Rodri. That's Pino. Spread out to the left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Fernandez. And the pass is intercepted. And that will be it. Spain can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Spain can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
Hello everybody, and please join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. And that has been knocked clear. Referee's given a throw. Ferran Torres has the space to scheme. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I've always been impressed with the intelligence and decision-making of this man, De Paul. Yes, you kind of expect that from an Argentinian playmaker, but he's such a key figure whether his team are building patiently or transitioning quickly. He's very adept at creating space, attracting markers and then turning away quickly. And I love those long clip balls he can get into deep positions.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. De Paul.
Montiel.
Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel this.
Out towards the flank. Now it's Martinez. Goes for a shot! It's Luke and Martinez! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Fernandez with the clearance. Spain are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Yamal receives it in a wide position. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Lamine Yamal clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Roja. For Ferran Torres. This looks promising. Nice control. He's having a pop! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Well, there's the clearance. And that is out of play. Driven in. That's a decent clearance. Fernandez. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Martinez. Almada. Martinez. And he goes cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
And it's McAllister. Over to the right flank. Montiel. And it's Messi. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So between them, no goals at all so far.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition, something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. So straight into the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get...
Shot at goal! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's really put himself on the line here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Almada. Good play on the left-hand side here. And here's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lovely, now that shoots! And that's a good finish. They've done it! Finally they've broken through. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 22, Lautaro Martinez.
Argentina are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
It's his shooting! And he has his goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
After 62 minutes.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Almada. It's a goal kick. Laporte. Who saw this coming? Spain have come back from the very brink. Driving on and making good progress. Played in. And it's turned away. Deftly away. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Almada. Well read, nice interception.
Substitution for Spain. Number 10, Mikel Merino. Number 13,
Messi.
Number 6.
Now it's Martinez.
Martinez! Coming on
Well,
the
now it's a
field,
race for the ball.
Number 20, Yamani Pino. Number 19, Fermin. Number 4, Danny Olmo. Substitutions taking place.
Messi with the short one. Now the ball in. And that has been cleared.
Argentina really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Pino. Pino going face to face with his great rival. Now it's Martinez. Rapidly approaching the end. Extra time is imminent. Unless something dramatic happens now. That's good play. Picked out brilliantly.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And a chance!
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
5 minutes to add. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nothing in it still. We move to extra time. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance.
The
hostilities have already resumed. Pinches it off him.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Out of play for a goal kick.
Substitution for Spain, number 21.
Spain are making a change now.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Montiel and Simeone. Gonzalez. Now it's Martinez. That ball looks a good one. Lovely feet. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Substitution in progress.
Llorente.
1 minute added time.
He shifted it to the flank. He's shifting through. And the finish! He lifts the roof! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And it is half-time in extra time.
And if you do have a chance today,
Spain
please take some
have
time
done it
out
in
to
good
look
style.
at our better
Forced to come
stadium.
from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. The teams then separated by just one significant moment. How telling will that be? The next 15 minutes will decide.
And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already.
They have given it everything. And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Now it's Llorente. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Spain moments now away from seeing this one out. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's very neat. He's having a shot! Oh, that's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Spain can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what...
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day of course engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So things are underway. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Now this could be a chance. Great ball, and can he finish? Goal! Argentina! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So a breakthrough already.
Fernandez.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Fernandez. And it's Fernandez. And Almada. Messi. Nicely spread. Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Spain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Place it in. Look, can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's going to go a long way. And it's Ruiz. Baina. McAllister does really well there. He is strong.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Played out to the left flank. He's on it. Can he get away? Delivered with swing. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And he's gone looking for safety. Baina. Oyarzabal. Distributed tidily. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. The ball finds himself offside. Merino, never out of the action for very long. Oyarzabal. He's going for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Chance! Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Nicely aimed pass. McAllister, and it's Messi. That is good strength. He's in a great position here. He's chosen to go back. Well, he's having a hit! But he's left disappointed.
Fernandez really might have let his reputation get the better of him then. Yes, you can spank one from there, but there are other options, you know.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Laporte. Bina. Ferran Torres receives it in a wide position. Brilliantly cut out. That's it, 45 minutes up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Spain trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few...
There's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Messi goes short to Paul with the cross. Laporte clears it away. Now the delivery. Getting up there! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
Takes on his marker. Bina. He's shifted it to the flank. He's picked it up out wide. That's very neat. Played into the... Yamal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Montiel.
Chasing the game, trailing by 1.
60 minutes played. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ferran Torres in acres of space out wide.
Substitution for Spain. Number 13, Bina. Coming on to replace him is number 19.
And here's Ferran Torres. Good ball, good take. Threads one in. Ferran Torres gets into a good position. Oyarzábal is on to... Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution for Spain. Number 7.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 6. Fabian Ruiz.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Yamal, the ultimate schemer, the supplier-in-chief. Now it's Marino.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Montiel. Now it's Messi. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Space for him to turn and look. Not a hint of offside here. Cross Merino! No, couldn't quite control it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Dani Olmo tries to pass it through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's made its way, and the shots! Dispatched clinically. We thought they were done, but never. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which all goes well if this goes to extra time.
He'd have done well to reach that. So that means another 30 minutes football. So we are still gridlocked.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Coming on the field is...
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner. And extra time is next.
And we are already back underway.
Spain displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? Oh, decent chance! Well, that is commitment to the cause.
Substitution for Spain, number 21, Yamal. Coming on to replace him is number 22, Gavi. Substitution.
That should get the job done. Spain are looking to go forward now. Now it's Oyarzabal. That's good play. Now it's Llorente. Lo Celso.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it is half-time in extra time. Those 15 minutes have flown by, limbs now and heads indeed at the point of exhaustion. How will this end?
And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already.
They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Shapes the shoots! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Spain have their lead.
I think this team shows willpower and a wonderful never-say-die attitude. No other outfit can match them. They just keep going. Superb.
Always onto this. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Spain close now to seeing this one through to the end. Spread it left.
Spain nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
There will be 1 minute.
This looks promising. So that's it. It is all over. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. How would you sum up what we've
witness, Jim.
Spain really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit to our official store where memorabilia from...
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Fernandez gets a foot in here. Who you can see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, modern centre-backs are judged on their ability to defend. But this guy, Christian Romero, is a player who excels up front too. He loves every opportunity to make a forward run. And even when it comes to set pieces, he'll hang around for minutes thereafter in the hope that he might...
Real chance! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina! Momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Spain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And that is headed for the middle.
Spain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decision now